Hello, welcome to another D3+1 battle report. We have 1500 points of Necrons versus Eldar. So we'll start with the Necron force here. What do you got?
Okay, a bit of a change up from last time. Thought I'd bring some old things out. Stuff has dust on it. So we have Nemazar Zandrek, who's leading the force. I haven't rolled my Warlord trait, but I'll mention that at the very start of the turn then. He's following with 15 Necron warriors. I've also got 6 Necron warriors in a Ghost Arc. We've got 5 Death Marks, who need to be a bit more painted. 3 Wraiths. I need a little bit more of them. They look cool. I've also brought in 10 Immortals. I want to see how they fare. I've normally only used 5 before. Another one out of the cupboard is the Tree Art Stalker. His weapon has fallen off. I'm going to leave it off to make it easier to paint. Doom Scythe. Always got to have a Doom Scythe. That's it. And the Tronolith.
Tronolith.
Yes. 2 bits are missing from it. He keeps falling apart. I really regret it.
It's a big model.
It's bigger than the Flyer. Is it bigger than the Wraith Lord? No. Knight.
Nah. Okay, so here we have 1500 points of Eldar. This is my fast and loose list that I keep adjusting. So we're being led with an Autarch. There are no psychic powers in this Eldar list whatsoever. So we have an Autarch there, Jet Bike, Phoenix Gem, Mantle of Laughing God. He has a Laser Lance, he has a Fusion Gun, and a Banshee Mask. Over here, 2 squads of Wind Rider Jet Bikes, 3 in each, Shuriken Cannon in each squad. We have a squad of Rangers. This is just where points are being dumped at the moment. That will eventually become more Jet Bikes. Squad of Hawks, 6 of them there. One of them's Exarch, who has the Sun Rifle. Wraith Knight, expensive build one. Scatter Laser, Scatter Laser, Sun Cannon, and Scatter Shield. 5 Warp Spiders, Exarch. The Exarch has a Death Spinner and Fast Shot, because I couldn't bring the Spinneret Rifle for points. We have a Fire Prism, Holofields, 2 Wave Serpents, Twin Link Scatter Lasers, Shuriken Cannon, Holofields, all the good stuff. 5 Fire Dragons, no Exarch. 5 Dire Avengers, no Exarch. That is it.
And your Warlord trait was rubbish.
Oh yeah, my Warlord trait, I got Split Fire, but because it's the Autarch, he's got Mantle, he has no independent character status, so we can't join a squad, so he doesn't need Split Fire. So it's useless. And you got...
I got something defense where my Warlord has counterattack in his deployment. I don't think he's going to be attacking me, and he's dead. Please remove him from the table.
Okay, so we have deployed. It is Vanguard Strike, as you can see. We've got the Emperor's Will as the mission, so there's one objective over here placed by the Necrons in this crater, and one objective here placed by the Eldar player. So Eldar will pretty much take it as one board.
Yes, all apart from one little guy.
One Ranger is there on the other board. So we've got a nice castle formation going on here, and a big spread out Necron force over there. No psychic powers for me to roll off for, so it's just a case of trying to steal the initiative.
Which you always do.
Nope. So Necrons, turn 1.
So, end of Necron's turn 1. Nemazar gave stealth to the Monolith, just for fun. Removed stealth from the Rangers.
Yep.
Okay. So everything moved up a little bit. So the Wraiths moving along to the side. Staying out of the way at the moment. Monolith and the Tree Art Stalker had moved up. Monolith did not fail the immobilized result. Close though, got a 2.
Yeah, you really immobilized yourself on there.
Yes. Nemazar and the squad of warriors moved and ran into the building. The Ghost Arc is just following suit as normal. And the Immortals they moved and then ran 6 inches as well. With the shooting, Tree Art Stalker fired into the Wraith Knight, and...
You didn't get anything for that.
No,
he that got the wound.
Yeah, yes, you saved both his hits, but obviously it marks him up. So when I fired the particle whip from the Monolith, got to re-roll on the hits, and my direct hit got a wound. When one of the arrays from the Monolith fired at the lonely little ranger, and as you can see, he fell over.
Per Rangers. Okay, so end of Eldar turn 1. No psychic powers! The Mantle Autarch and 2 jetpack squads moved and turbo boosted all the way up over here. There was no difficult terrain tests to take or anything. My trio of tanks all scooted up along here a bit. The Fire Prism shot into the warriors over there. Wave Serpents both shot into the warriors with their shields, scatter lasers, the large blast and the Fire Prism. We ended up taking out
11 altogether.
11 altogether. How many came back from reanimation?
3.
That was a bit painful. The Rangers shot.
I did nothing.
They did nothing. They tried to shoot at the Immortals, didn't they? Yeah, that's right. They didn't get anything. You got your armor save on that. However, the Wraith Knight managed to shoot a Sun Cannon in there and took out.
Two came back.
2 came back, so you ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there were 7 originally, and then 2 came back. So he didn't do too badly there. The Warp Spiders moved, jumped, moved, teleport, jump, move. All these sorts of shenanigans. Didn't do any shooting because they were out of range, but they did a weird sort of jump move all the way over to here. And at the very start, Hawks use Sky Leap straight off the board, ready to come in ongoing reserves on turn 2. And you pass your leadership checks on both of them as well.
For one.
So let's see what happens on Necron's turn 2.
So, end of Necron's turn 2. My Death Marks and Doom Scythe didn't come in. That's gonna hurt.
So it's turn 3.
No, there's not. So the Ghost Ark did its Repair Barrage.
Repair Barge.
Repair Barge on the warriors, and 3 of them came back. Yay! This is not going to help me. Everyone moved up again. Ghost Ark moved in. Warriors moved into the cover a bit more for it. Triarch Stalker moved up. Monolith moved up. And the race moved up. The Immortals came out of the Dimensional Gate. Just sort of went hello. They're running away from the big guy in the corner. And going for the even bigger guy. I don't fear him anymore.
So what did you shoot?
Not much. So the Ghost Ark and the Necron warriors fired into the Warp Spiders and killed 2 of them. They passed their leadership as well.
Yep.
Just.
Yes.
Trying to cripple some of the heavies at the back there. The Triarch Stalker and the Monolith. Triarch Stalker fired into the... what is that thing called?
Fire Prism.
Fire Prism. Immobilized it. It's down to 1 hull point. And removed 2 hull points from the...
That was including the Immortals shooting at it.
The Immortals shot at that as well.
A couple of glances on the Wave Serpent.
I wanted to try and at least remove 1 of them, but no. They're tough. They're nasty.
Getting nastier.
Yes. And the Wraiths have moved up. I've not played with them for a while, I'm kind of confused. Yeah. I need my Doom Scythe.
Okay, end of Eldar turn 2, with my vehicles losing hull points left, right and centre. We had to try something a little bit different. So this Wave Serpent moved up here, along with the Rangers and the Warp Spiders shot into this squad of Immortals. I didn't get a single kill, with all of them firing into that. Got a few wounds, but they got lucky with their saves.
A few.
I got quite a lot. The Warp Spiders even forgot to do their assault jump move, which I meant to do at the end there. Never mind. So they didn't do anything at all in terms of killing them, but the Wraith Knight did. Managed to annihilate them with his Sun Cannon. It's very good for killing ground troops. Squad of jetbikes moved over here. The Fire Prism fired its cannon, actually. Fired the Brightlands type shot at the Monolith.
Hit for once.
I hit, but I didn't pen. So the squad of jetbikes moved up here. The Hawks landed, dropped their pipe plate over into the warriors there. I can't remember how many I killed. It was maybe a couple, 2, 3.
2 of them, but 1 came back.
And they shot their... what are they called? Their las blasters or whatever. Anyway, their las guns.
Oh no, the pipe plate was turn 2.
Yeah, that's the... Yeah. Oh, but is this turn 3? This is my turn 2.
Oh yeah, turn 2.
You're getting confused. This is turn 2. It's been a long game. They shot their las blasters in there as well. You managed to pass the blind from my sun rifle, but I managed to cause a wound on your HQ. I don't see a dice next to him for it.
It's been removed. Yeah.
The other squad of jetbikes turbo boosted around this direction here. This Wave Serpent turbo boosted down here. The Autark used his fusion gun. Managed to get a pen through.
Very lucky.
Failed your cover save for it. Because open topped, because it's Melter and it's AP1, I rolled a 3, so that ended up becoming an explode result because it was open topped and it's AP1 for being Melter.
Yeah.
Is that right? Not AP2?
No, it's AP1.
AP1. So it was an explode result. I think you lost a couple of guys. No, one guy, and then he came back from that. I tried to charge. I passed my Overwatch saves to be made, and just yes, but failed the charge range by half an inch. So that was it. It was a long, lengthy turn too.
So end of Necron's turn 3. Yeah, I'm calling it here only because realised something and I'm failing leaderships.
Yeah, we learnt a new rule today. We learned something about what happens when you multi-assault something. So
put it in perspective, they're all dead there.
Yeah. So what you did was you charged both units of Necron warriors, including your HQ, at my Autarch on his jetbike. So did he kill one on the way in with his? No, he didn't.
No.
You passed your save against the one wound that caused by the cannons on the way.
Well, they all made it into combat.
So they all made it into the combat, and I managed being initiative 6, and you were charging through difficult terrain, and I had a Banshee mask as well. So I went first, and I managed to kill one Marine, one warrior in this squad on the left here.
Out of 22 attacks against him, though, I only actually got one through when I was wounding it easier and hitting easier.
I passed my save on that, my saving throw on a 3. So I won combat by 1. So then, apparently, what happens with the multi one is that, well,
I failed both leaderships. I rolled 2 11s again.
You had to roll leadership on most squads from the rules. So you rolled it on this squad, they failed. Rolled it on this squad, and they failed as well. So then, when we went for me to roll sweeping advance, I ended up sweeping both units. That's how I've read the rules. If there's anything that we've missed there, please let us know, because that's just crazy.
Necrons don't fail leaderships.
I'm not even then. I like with the Autarch, just sweat both units is just nasty. I mean, how many points is that he's just cut through there by only causing 1 wound?
300.
Yeah, so double his points just there alone, and he killed the
that's easy
beforehand as well. So yeah, he's paid for his points this game. But yeah, so that's something that, I mean, if we've got it wrong, let us know. You know, put it in the comments below, or however Google Plus is screwing with YouTube these days. But
death marks still didn't come in.
Yeah, your death marks didn't come in, but
Doomside came in, does its job, took out most of the Sweeping Hawks and took out the tanks.
Got 3 Hawks, took out my tank, my Wave Serpent there. Yeah. That was even with turning.
Yes, that was turbo boosting.
Wait, but I didn't use the shield, so I turned your pens into glances. But I
only had one whole point
left. Only had 1 whole point left on Tiger Stripes. So much for Wave Serpents being really hard to kill.
Yeah, Wave Serpents actually easy to kill, just Necrons don't fail leaderships.
Yeah.
It's the same as the last game. So out of the many games I had played before getting a new army, I never failed leadership, and they always complained against that.
How do you see the rest of this match having gone? Like, what was your sort of you don't have to tell me your plan, but
the way the Doomsides was just going to fly around shooting stuff.
It would have been probably coming off the board or coming this direction next time.
Next time it was going to take out ones over there. Wraiths were going in. Only having 3 Wraiths, I need 6. 3 of them walking out the board, the just got picked off. My
Wraith Knight was probably going to charge either your Spider or the Monolith in his next turn. Warp Spiders, they were probably going to be shooting it because he's armor 13, yeah?
Yeah.
So they could have been hurting him because it would be his initiative is
hit on
3,
6s.
so I'd be glancing on 6s. But those 6s with monofilament would be AP1.
Yeah, but you always do bad with them.
So yeah, that's true. There is that. They might shoot at that.
They actually did worse than your Rangers.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, they did pretty badly in this game. They fell out of the whole Wolfpack thing. The plan was to keep everything moving around this direction, but obviously things getting immobilised and so on. But yeah, I mean, I had bikes over here ready for this objective. Bikes over here ready for this objective. The Rangers keeping things occupied.
It was fun to bring the Monolith and the Stalker out though.
Yeah.
They're not my favourite models. I don't like using them, but
it's quite. I didn't even get to use my Fire Dragon.
I like playing with things that I just prefer to have fun with. Hence why my list for Necrons everyone complains against, because they're not competitive lists. They're more of, here, have play around with these things. And they seem to give you a bit of a tiring time sometimes.
I mean, it was it would have been. I think I would have had a harder time dealing with your mass foot list that you used the last time. I think that gives me a bit of a harder game because they just keep coming back.
Yeah, but I keep failing leadership.
So, yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and happy wargaming.
Tell him to paint his models.
I'm painting!